Hellos and welcomes back everyone. AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as my Jedi Knight Valeris Roh. Where we last left off, we had just assisted the Republic in defeating a rogue Jedi who had been manipulated by the Emperor, Warren Sidoru, I believe his name was. I keep on struggling over his surname for some reason, but he did reveal the Emperor's plans to use Jedi Master Tolbraga, in the assault against Corellia, a Republic world which has seceded from the Republic, and the government has somewhat surrendered to the Sith Empire, though there is a massive backlash with the Corellian citizens, and there is a resistance movement against them, as well as Republic troops actually on the ground. We will be going to Corellia momentarily. I forgot we spent some time speaking to our companions, and it actually got us to another command rank. Oh, is that right? Yes, cool. And we got another chest. Whoops, wrong button. So we might as well see what's in it together. And it reveals a companion gift. A miniature black hole gravity grenade. Well, we're not going to need that. So, let's have a look here. Oh. Item rating 230. Some gloves here. Interesting. We're not going to wear them, but it is a modified item, so I could take the mods from it and attach them to my own. So we'll keep that. And Underworld Enforcer's headgear, which we can't see as a Togruta anyway. So you know what? We'll disintegrate those two, and we'll claim this one. What mods are inside? 50... Actually, that all works for me. Cool. So it is going to cost me some credits to remove them, but that's absolutely fine, and we might as well put them in our already existing gloves. There we are. Increases our stats ever so slightly. Okay, so let's go on our way to Corellia, which, in terms of the Jedi Knight storyline, I might as well tell you now, be open and honest about it, it is the final world we'll visit in the original Jedi Knight story arc. Everything after this is kind of optional, and starting to head towards going into the expansions. Corellia is somewhere... There we are. Recommended levels 47 to 50, so we're probably going to be D-level to 52, something like that. One of the founding worlds of the Galactic Republic, Corellia nevertheless prides itself on its independence. Some of the finest starships in the galaxy are made on Corellia, along with their daring pilots. Men and women looking to explore the trade or just stay ahead of the law. The cities, like the people, are distinctly Corellian, incorporating the natural landscape into their design despite a heavy manufacturing base. The Corellian government recently agreed to turn over power to the Sith Empire. This has resulted in riots in the streets and open revolution despite Imperial claims of legitimacy, and the capital of Coronet City has become a battlefield. And indeed it has. Again, we may encounter people playing on the Empire side, other playable characters, and we'll be visiting the same areas at the same time, just for different reasons. But let's get ourselves down to the planet. Or on our way at the very least. I can't recall if there's a spaceport. I think there's a spaceport for both classes. Well, both factions.
Master, I've landed on Corellia. From what I saw flying in, the fighting here is intense.
Corellia is in a state of total war. The Republic and Empire aren't holding back anything. The losses are staggering, and not just military. Thousands of civilians die every hour.
And each death brings the Emperor closer to his goal.
Which is why we cannot retreat. If the Republic pulls back, the Empire will exterminate every being here.
Our enemy doesn't need a planet-destroying device. The war itself will deliver what he needs.
Master Tal Braga is aiding the enemy. He knows how to hurt us, block our efforts to save this world. Removing Master Braga from the Emperor's control is the key to victory.
It's a big world. He could be anywhere.
He commands legions of Imperials and Sith. He cannot do that from hiding. Only a handful of Jedi remain alive on Corellia. I'm sending reinforcements from the Outer Rim, but they're inexperienced. We need strong leadership to win this battle. I'm naming you Supreme Commander of Jedi Forces on Corellia.
I'll resolve this crisis with as few casualties as possible.
Corellia must not fall. Your mission is twofold. Direct our forces to aid the Republic military's efforts, and personally find Master Braga. Until reinforcements arrive, rally those few Jedi already on the surface. My contact, Captain Rickdean, will help you locate them. I'm sending his coordinates. May the Force be with you.
Great. Supreme Commander of the Jedi Forces here on Corellia. No pressure then, I guess. Okay, let's get ourselves down to the planet's surface. It's been over a year since I actually came to Corellia playing as a member of the Republic, so this'll be interesting. We'll need to find the individual to start the Corellia story arc as well. They probably won't be very far from the spaceport. But we'll see how we can assist the Republic's forces here on the world at the same time as leading the Jedi army. Well, the Jedi forces at least. Oh, the dark side is victorious. It's a great thing to walk in on. Shipwright Auxiliary Spaceport. We'll get outside the spaceport, we'll have a look at the map of Corellia, familiarise ourselves with the different areas we will be visiting. Ghouls on Corellia. I see. Is Corporal Hawked?
Be advised, anyone exhibiting signs of genetic mutation from rat ghoul plague exposure should be seen as an imminent threat.
I see. I wonder if this is something to do with the new expansion, because I don't ever remember being rat ghouls on Corellia.
Hey, glad I caught you. The Republic needs a Jedi now more than ever. Corellia's under Imperial control. Every squad, soldier, and CO in the galaxy is fighting to get her back. We thought the Empire had taken the planet by force. Turns out, they had the Corellian Council's blessing.
I can't see the average Corellian agreeing to that.
The people of Corellia made the first strikes against the Empire. Unfortunately, they didn't do much damage. The Empire's taken over factories, shipyards, even local transport. The transport blockades become the most urgent problem. The Republic's got allies all over Corellia. But without access to the rocket tram system, most of the Republic army is stuck here.
Where do these rocket trams run?
The suspended tracks all around Coronet City. It's the only way to reach some areas, and troop deployment's crippled without it. Corellia is a core world, a major industrial hub, and one of the founding members of the Republic. If we fall here, it might be for good. General Aves knows more about the tram system situation. He wants to see anyone willing to help.
Distractions, reinforcements, an armed escort, whatever the Republic needs.
Accessing the rocket tram's more a question of safety than firepower. General Aves has a command bunker here in the spaceport. I'll tell him to expect you.
And similar to our time on Voss, even though it's not essential, we can make it... Oh? We can make it so that it actually is. The rocket tram system is like the transport service droids on other worlds. And we actually need to follow the story arc to, roleplay-wise, get the rocket trams running for the Republic. Because the Empire has control of them right now. Let's go speak to the General and see how we can assist him. Can we get up here?
General Aves, I was told you could use some help.
Master Jedi, I know the Order's stretched thin, but the Empire's not going to give up easy. Corporal Hartke explained we've lost access to the rocket trams, but he wasn't cleared to know why. The Empire's gotten their hands on some modified neutron emitters. They're using them to wipe out anyone on board the trams.
Are the Imperials attacking Corellian passengers too?
Unfortunately, yes. But it hasn't stopped them from trying to escape to the more war-torn areas. The Republic has allies all over Corellia, but they're no help if we can't reach them. We've got to find those neutron emitters. We've received word that CorSec may have intel on the neutron emitters' location. They've carved out a safe haven in the red light sector.
What does CorSec stand for?
Corellian Security Force. Local law enforcement and our primary allies against the Empire. Without trams, the only way to reach the red light sector is on foot, and Imperial shock troops control what's in between. If you attack the Empire's supply camps, the shock troops will be distracted. My escort will move to meet up with CorSec as fast as we can.
I understand completely.
Once you reach the red light sector, meet me in the Gilded Descent. It's an old casino turned CorSec fortress. I'll let CorSec know we're coming. We'll be right behind you.
Okay. Seems simple enough. So we need to provide distractions so the Republic military can get through the Corellian security. We'll do that now. I might focus on just doing the two primary story arcs here in Corellia, depending on how well optimized Corellia is. We've had a few issues on the last couple of worlds, ever since patch 5.0.1, unfortunately. So with that in mind, can I? Yes, I can activate my hover chair. Oh, let's wait for that to disappear. So we're in the blast field shipyards. Obviously, we've been asked to meet the Republic forces in the Gilded Descent Cantina, but here we are in the shipyards. The members of the Empire start in Incorporation Islands. There is another spaceport here. And we'll both be visiting Labour Valley, Axial Park, and the Government District, one after another. Once we've got the rocket trams operational. So let's go assist. I could go rally the Jedi forces. Okay. I'm wondering if the plague situation is Something to do with the expansions. I don't remember something similar when I was playing as a smuggler. Maybe it's a seasonal event as well. Sometimes there is outbreaks of a Rakghoul plague. That's where we need to be. Okay. One stockpile dealt with, 2 more to go. So it's going to be down and in here. Simple enough. Two down, 1 more to go. If we follow this main road around, we'll get to where we need to be. I do like Corellia. It's almost a Coruscant, but Corellia is, as they mentioned, a massive manufacturing world for the Republic. Similar to Balmorra, but Balmorra had a lot more greenery. Must be over here. Ah, there it is there. There we are. To the Gilded Descent Cantina we go. Let's see how Coruscant security can help us out. It's like we're cutting straight across here.
Welcome to the Gilded Descent. CorSec had the intel on the neutron emitters ready and waiting for us. The emitters are at Coronet Shipping. They're a major distributor of Starship parts and weapons. The place is built like a fortress. Unfortunately, the Empire's using it as shock troop headquarters. That makes a straight assault impossible. Too many defenses.
I trust you have a strategy.
Nearly every place on Corellia has a back door. CorSec thinks some of the Solonian tunnels run right under Coronet Shipping. The Solonians haven't dealt much with the Republic, so I sent a Corellian to do the negotiating. He should have been back by now.
I've never heard of the Solonians.
One of Corellia's native species. They were tunnel dwellers, until the Empire cut off their supplies.
Sir, Imperials attacked the rendezvous point. Captain Kantaris and the Solonian have been captured.
Someone tipped off the Imperials. Do we know where they're being held?
There's a captured CorSec station nearby. It would have the cell blocks and fortifications they'd need.
CorSec needs to keep the red light sector secure. You've got to free Captain Kantaris and his Solonian contact.
If they've been interrogated, the Empire might know your plans.
If they haven't, we're in the clear. Either way, I don't trust them with the Imperials for long. These CorSec stations have room for plenty more prisoners. Help them if you can. But Kantaris and his contact are your primary concern. I'll put CorSec on alert, and tell my scouts to watch for any sign of them. Get going.
Okay. So which way are we heading now? Recover a holding cell access card. Forward overseers. Okay. Well, at least it's straight up and to the left. Not too difficult. Every time I hear red light sector, I keep on thinking of Nar Shaddaa once again. This doesn't remind me of the red light sector in Nar Shaddaa whatsoever. It's a lot less colourful, that's for sure. In we go. Ah, that's the kind of person we need to find. Do you have what I need? Looks like you do. Good. Oh, that's a bad timing. There you go. Oh, fine. Stop being a pansy and start killing people. They're only Imperials.
Be mindful of your safety.
I remember this now. This happens for every single person we rescue. Let's just not. Yes, yes. It's a bonus mission. I don't care too much. We're doing a good thing, that's all I need to know.
Only doing I'm here.
Where?
There you go. Ah. There's a Jedi Guardian here. Is he on the way up or on the way out? He's on the way up as well. Ah, bugger. We could have possibly avoided them. And here we are.
Call Kantaris. General Aves sent me to get you out of here.
Just in time, too. I didn't like the looks of those Imperial interrogators. This is Goss, head of the local Solonian Sept. She can get us inside Coronet shipping.
Whatever's threatening the Solonians, we can help. The price of letting the Empire win is much higher. Will you two be alright from here?
Place looks pretty cleared out. Goss and I will get back to the red light sector and meet up with General Aves. The Imperials will hit the Solonians hard once they discover our escape. You better move fast.
Great, so for the Solonians to help us, we need to help them. Great. Let's get ourselves back over to the Gilded Descent Casino and we'll travel from there. It's probably easy to leave from the western exit once again. Tell you what, we'll break this video. We'll break the Blastfield shipyards, or the Blastfield shipyards, in 2 parts. When we come back, we'll go help out the Solonians, and hopefully they will finally tell us how to get into Coronet shipping, so we can deal with the neutron emitters. But this has been AnthWolf playing Star Wars: The Old Republic. Hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope you all take care. And I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, though, bye-bye now.